Hello, everybody. Sharessa Huffman here. Um, just really quick, I just got off a 2 hour conversation with somebody who I really, really adore, who's one of my good friends, and we also work together. And I had actually done a coaching session for her. Sorry, I have an itch on my back. I actually did just like a little coaching session. It kind of turned into that after the second hour we were speaking. And, she was telling me about a time, about her past relationship and a boyfriend that she's been dating for 3 years. She's never met him. They've only known each other online. She lives in the Philippines. He lives in Maryland, actually where I live. Never met him and is really starting to discover things about him that are not what she really likes. Like, she's finding out that he's not being honest with her. She's finding out that, he won't give her his information, like to send him things. She won't give him his address. It's really, really weird, really shaky. And she has been sitting in this vibration, this emotion of, that she loves him and she has to be with him, and that's just it. Never met him, never received anything from him, never had a visit, only spoken via email or Skype, but never actually seen him. So I started thinking, I was like, there's got to be something more to it. And me being a coach and trained in NLP and hypnosis, of course I start going, when was the first time you started to feel a strong emotion towards this guy? And she tells me, well, it was back around when the first time he said that I want you to be my girlfriend. And I go, So he told you that he wanted you to be his girlfriend. And how did that make you feel? And she said, well, it made me feel really happy. And it made me feel wanted and needed and validated. And I go, aha. And I said, now, me knowing her and her past, and she's had a lot of trauma with her family. Her dad left her. Her mom made a lot of really poor choices growing up. So she had to really struggle and experience some things that kids just really pretty much should experience. And so I said, so now you've had your whole life, you've gone through not feeling validated. You've had your father leave you. You've had your mother do some really not so good things to you. And so basically what I'm hearing is that you've struggled with feeling validated, wanted, and needed pretty much your whole life. And she goes, yeah. And I said, okay, so what I'm hearing is it has nothing to do with this guy, but it has everything to do with this emotion that you've anchored from back when you were a child, from when your father left when you were 4 or 5 years old, from when your mom started making all these decisions and leaving you and doing different things to you, or not doing different things for you. You felt not validated, unworthy, unappreciated, probably felt guilty. And so you're still carrying that, that vibration, that emotion around with you. And what a lot of people don't understand, and we'll see a lot of adults that will be in their 30s or 40s, they'll be barely making it through life. They're at dead-end job after dead-end job. Their life is just in shambles. And really, it's because they approach everything like money and like common things like money and relationships. They approach them the same way that they approached them when they were 5 years old, from experiences that anchored a certain emotion from when they were a child. So a lot of adults, grown people, believe it or not, are actually walking through life with a perspective of a child. Right? Everything we do is off of emotion. Every decision we make, money, relationships, everything is based off of emotion. And a lot of times if you see people doing the same things over and over and over again, that's because they're stuck in the same pattern. They've had an emotion that was anchored from a long time ago. Who knows when? So the important thing to do is when you feel yourself stuck in a certain pattern, you keep seeing yourself making these same relationship mistakes. You keep attracting the same type of guy, or you're attracting the same type of female. Notice the pattern, and notice what made you feel so attracted to this person. Was it them validating you? Was it them giving you attention? Was it the way they looked at you that reminded you of somebody that you knew for sure validated you 10 years ago? right? Are you still holding on to something that is no longer there and doesn't even exist? Start asking yourself these questions, right? This is what I coach my clients on. I really help people get down to the root issue of a problem. And actually, it's really quite simple. It's really, really simple, right? It's very simple to get down to the root issue. All you need to do is just remember when this emotion first started to happen. You know, how did you feel? What did it look like? What did it smell like? What was going on around you? And just start paying attention to the triggers that set off in your mind, or that cause you to do something that you know you shouldn't be doing, but you do it anyways, right? It's an anchored emotion. So that's really what I wanted to share with you guys. I've had a lot of really powerful conversations today from people in South Africa, in the UK, and I've really been connecting with a lot of people in South Africa lately, and I really, really, really enjoy those people, the people of South Africa, and what they're about and what they stand for. I think it's really, really cool. But I've just had some very powerful conversations with very, very smart, very influential, powerful people from all over the world, and it's just giving me a whole new way of looking at things, and different ways where I can help people. So I'm really excited. I have my summit coming up soon, where I have invited some of the top NLP practitioners, hypnosis trainers, top MLM recruiters, life coaches, mindset coaches, results coaches from all over the world to bring to you information on how you can move past the blocks, the silent sabotages that are literally attacking you without you really even knowing it, right? So just become more aware of that. But I appreciate you listening to my story and to me just feeling inspired and wanting to share with you. So I appreciate it. And until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.